Greetings, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTubes, especially the ladies, because today is a special day. Today is International Women's Day. Happy International Women's Day, ladies. You know, one question that I get asked pretty often is, how come you're a Russophile, Fakesagan? What do you love so much about Russia? Can I show you guys something? This is what's going on today in Russia for International Women's Day. Have a look.
Итак, в Владивостоке, как и по всей России, проходит акция «Вам любимая». Как известно, она уже стартовала на главной площади страны, в Москве, но сейчас в столице только расцвела, у нас день в самом разгаре. Наша акция проходит на спортивной набережной, очень популярном месте среди горожан и среди гостей нашего города. На улице погода прекрасная, плюсовая температура. Можно сказать, что так совпало, что сегодня, 8 марта, весна пришла и во Владивосток. Сегодня здесь волонтеры преподносят девушкам, женщинам, другим виновницам торжества цветы. Давайте посмотрим, как это происходит, и послушаем, что говорят сами женщины.
Спасибо вам. Очень приятно, мы как бы не местные, приехали к дочери в гости, поздравить ее с праздником, да, с другого города. И, естественно, как-то, знаете, это волнительно, очень приятно, замечательно, впервые такое.
Мы, например, в автобусе водителю предложили. Мы думали, вы сегодня возите людей, женщин бесплатно. Он, конечно, смутился, попробовал нам деньги вернуть. Но мы, конечно, не согласились.
Когда не думала, что я вот до таких пор доживу, до счастливых. Так что мне очень приятно втройне, что у меня тут дети, внуки, правнучка.
И все поздравляют.
И все поздравляют.
Ну что ж, акция будет длиться несколько часов. Также добавлю, что будет она проходить не только на спортивной набережной, но и в других, не менее популярных местах нашего прекрасного приморского города. Также хочу отметить, что сегодня к акции присоединяются и представители бизнес-сообщества. Впрочем, как я слышал в других городах, здесь во всевозможных ресторанах, кафе представительницам прекрасного пола будут предложены какие-то скидки, подарки. Также слышал, что и автолюбительницам на заправках также будут предлагать какие-то акции, именно приуроченные к проведению дню 8 марта. Ну, а что ж, мы с нашей съемочной группой присоединяемся к поздравлениям, поздравляем всех женщин России с праздником, желаем им любви, счастья, мирного неба над головой и побольше сил и здоровья. Ну, а нашу эстафету мы передаем другим регионам, которые в эти минуты только лишь начинают просыпаться.
Здравствуйте, управление ГАИ. Документы, пожалуйста. Хотим сегодня, в преддверии 8 марта, поздравить вас с этим замечательным днем. Вручить вам такие цветочки красивые. Пожалуйста. Поздравляем.
Здравствуйте, инспекция Калининградской области. Поздравляем вас с наступающим праздником 8 марта. Желаем вам здоровья, успехов, всего самого наилучшего. Здравствуйте. Здравствуйте, инспектор дорожно-патрульной службы, капитан полиции секретарь. От имени госавтоинспекции хотим вас поздравить с наступающим праздником 8 марта.
За что такое счастье? А я
потому что вы женщина,
думала,
не надо бояться нас.
Slava Russi. So today in Russia, flower delivery men in white coats are giving a flower to any woman brave enough to step out on the streets in Putin's evil repressive patriarchy. And traffic cops are grinning with boyish embarrassment as they approach random women and give them free flowers. And businesses all across the country are giving women free shit. Meanwhile, what's going on right here at home in the United States? Take a look.
Across the country, they are shutting down, and not for school break, but because teachers are too busy protesting President Trump. The same organizers who planned the Women's March on Washington are calling it a day without a woman, encouraging women to skip work. Here with her take is Senior Vice President of the Thomas B. Fordham Institute and former high school teacher Amber Northern. Amber, good to have you here this morning.
Hi, Abby. Nice to be here.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunate for a lot of parents this morning and kids that can't show up and go to school. Look, we're all for for protests, right, on your free time
right.
here. But it seems like you have a number of teachers and school officials that just shut down school to let them protest, many of them protest President Trump.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, and this is the key issue, right? This is putting adult interest over children's interest. I mean, anyone knows if you're in education, the thing that you want to do is maximize instructional time. This is very important for children. Districts and schools all over the country spend a lot of time trying to figure out how to do this. Do we add time to the morning, to the afternoon? Can we have kids go to school year-round? Because we know that every minute in the classroom counts. So when we give them a day off, I mean, this matters a great deal, and especially for the disadvantaged children who need that time in school. And so I would say, you know what, there's about 60% of kids in Alexandria, which is the district right here locally that's doing this, that are poor. And those minutes count for those kids. So absolutely, I would say, you know what, we don't think that this matters for kids. Maybe for the higher income kids or the middle income kids a day, okay, maybe it's no big deal. But for the kids who really need those minutes in school, it matters. And the second thing I would say is, yeah, like, we're all for protests. We live in a free America. This is a great right and a privilege and an honor that we have. But protest on your own time, not on the kids' time. Protest before work, after work. Protest in your summer break if you're a teacher. But you know what? Just don't take away that critical learning time from kids, because it's really unfair to them.
Not to mention the parents that actually have to go to work today and need to figure out how to get their kids to wherever they need to be taken care of. So here's a statement from the North Carolina School District. They're saying, while we support and appreciate our female employees, the decision to close schools on Wednesday was neither a political statement nor an endorsement of the demonstration. Jeff Nash, he's the executive director of community relations for that district. Why cave, though? I mean, my question here.
So, while people all over the world are essentially the same, there are subtle cultural differences. In Russia, International Women's Day is a day for women. In the United States, International Women's Day is a day against men. President Donald Trump tweeted out about International Women's Day. He said that he's grateful for the contribution that American women make to the U.S. economy. And the Huffington Post is ripping him a new asshole and calling him a hypocrite. Meanwhile, in Russia, President Vladimir Putin went on air and read a poem to the women of Russia. And everybody's happy, it's smiling, and it's basically an atmosphere of celebration. By the way, you remember those For You Dear guys in the white coats that were delivering flowers to women randomly? Well, Russians know the score. They know how things are in the U.S. And they didn't want American women to be left out of the festive atmosphere of International Women's Day, so they actually sent a delegation to Times Square. Look at how confused and bewildered the American women look at being approached by men with flowers.
How do you feel about that?
I think this is a nice idea.
Yeah. Were you aware of the holiday?
No.
Yeah, it's an internationally recognized holiday.
No.
Oh, wow. It's an internationally recognized holiday, so.
No, we didn't know about it.
Well.
She didn't know about it.
I think it's great. Thank you so much. Yeah. And I didn't even I forgot that I never go out of the house without makeup, but I was going to the gym, so I didn't put any makeup on. So thank you. Thank you.
Американским женщинам это все очень нравится, они говорят, какие прекрасные мужчины, потому что так о нас заботятся. Дорогие женщины России.
So, you know, the Day Without a Woman March is actually causing quite a bit of controversy among American women. with some referring to it as the day without a privileged woman march, because not every woman is financially secure enough to be able to blow off work for the day and go protest. You know, guys, sometimes I just feel like I was born in the wrong country. Why can't International Women's Day be a celebration in the United States the way it is in Russia? Why can't it be a cause for happiness and unity instead of division and anger? I guess nobody wants to give a pissed off, man-hating feminist harpy a flower. That's all the news that's fit to print. Keep it fake.